Hello. Cheers. Oh, so late. Shh, don't tell anyone. Cheers. All right. Okay. Good afternoon and welcome to Wild Crochet. My name is Mary and today we are coming to you with Midweek live. We're live. Just waiting for some people to get on. I am so tired. Oh. Hello, still waiting. Oh, hello, Deborah. Insomnia. Oh, you're cute, Deborah. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Margaret, hello, lovely Margaret. How are you? I hope you're all well. Insomnia. Hello, Franca, the lovely Franca. Sorry about the delay, everyone. Sorry. I was driving on the way home. I just made it here a few minutes back. And I'm tired. Hello, Sticky Stitch. How are you? I hope you're all well today. Today, I am so tired, guys. I'm struggling to keep up. I've been doing like I said last week, burning the candle at both ends. Did it again this week. And I'm only halfway through the week. I've got the rest of the week to go. Oh, what? It's 2:39 and you always bring the wow on. Oh, sorry. Deborah, I won't be too don't want to wake anybody up. Try not to be too loud for you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Now, hello, 11:30 p.m. in Canada. Hello, Canada. I forgot to mention the other day when I mentioned all the winners. Hello, Liz. Hello. I love the teapot is coming. I know I'm going to show you again. And the teapot is coming. I have to talk to you about the tutorial, by the way. And it's 7:40 a.m. there. Well, good morning, Franca. And the last winner the first winner was one of the first prizes. I think it was 6,000. Was a Canadian. Hello, Allegra. I hope you are well. She finally got back to me a few days after we had our live discussing, where are you? I started to panic because I thought, oh no, I can't find her. She's not going to get a prize. But she got back to me, so we have a Canadian. We have 2 Americans, I think. No, I thought we had 2 Americans. We only had 1 American. We have 1 New Zealander, and I think we have 3 Australians, but 1 was from South Australia. The other 2 are from Melbourne. So all over the place. We're all over the place. So I'm very glad that I did the giveaway. And also I have delivered 2 so far. They're really hard to carry in with me to the post office. So I'm taking 2 at a time. And the next 2 go tomorrow. I was crocheting when you popped up. Oh, I'm so glad. And you know what? The next time I do my live, I'm going to start crocheting because these hands, they get really... And they're real Italian-like, and I'd rather have the crochet. No, my luck, I'll be doing this with a crochet hook. So the giveaway has now been complete. The last 2 prizes will get shipped tomorrow, and 2 of the prizes I'll be delivering. So I may get to see a couple of my winners. I know, right? I know. So I have had to do things very slowly this week. It's been a very long week. I've been helping out my ex-employer as well. He's asked me to come in and help out for a couple of days. So tomorrow I'll be working again. Sorry, guys, which means I won't be able to upload anything, probably not this week. No, I'm lying. I will get the rest of the teapot up this week. Eyes, nose, ready, gorgeous. I love. 2 buttons, 1 on the back, 1 on the front. And look at the top. I was really worried about how I was going to do the top. And I started doing, and just so you get a heads up on this, these are basic granny squares, but they're not your original. These ones here don't have chains in between, and they only have 1 chain in the corner. I needed it to be very tight, like an astringent, keeping your pot covered quite, tightly, or at least as tight as you can get it. Now, during the tutorial, I said I mentioned this, and I don't think I did. When you're doing your button, if you're finding it's too loose, just move the button further over. That's all, on both sides. Move the button. But I did do, I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk about 10 things at once. I did do the button on the front of this side, but on this side, I did it on the back. So you've got one on one side and one on the other. I don't know if you know what I mean, one that way and one that way. So it can straighten up and not look like, if I had them both on the same side, it would kind of look like that. And it'll pull a little bit like that. And the front will be tight and the back would be loose. But by doing it the other way, it kind of all fits. Now, in the tutorial, I haven't uploaded the rest of it. I did do the tutorial, but I only did the start of the tutorial. The next part is going up either tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. I'm editing it as we speak. And I have to say, I don't know how I did this, but that tutorial was 2 hours long. So I thought, forget it. I'll cut it in half, give you half, and then come back. Well, it was still an hour and a half long. What have I done? So I'm going through and just cutting out, speeding up a few areas. I know, right? So I'm just speeding up a few areas, cutting out. And I think what took a long time was this part here, because I got a little bit intricate around here and I wanted to make sure that it all added up. I forgot to mention that if yours does not add up, you can fudge this area a little bit. It's okay to fudge it. And I might write up a little something on the screen if it doesn't add up. Because some people, you know, that when they did the single crochets chain two, oh, you don't know yet because I haven't uploaded it yet, but I did single crochet two together, and then single crochet two together, and so on. And when you see the tutorial, you'll know what I mean. And I'll pop up the top. Hello. Really need some sleep. I'll pop up the top that if it doesn't marry up, fudge it. Because looking at the top of this, right, it's not completely loose and it's not completely tight. It's kind of an in between. So you can get away with tightening it, or you can get away with leaving it loose. So if you've got an extra stitch, that's fine. And I'll explain that in the tutorial anyway. It won't be explained verbally, but I'll have it written up the top. If you do it perfectly, that's great, then it'll all marry up. It should all marry up. And then in here, it doesn't matter how you do this part here. I do show you. And what I do is I don't say do 2 clusters and I'll meet you back. No, I literally do the whole row with you. Okay. And the only reason is I wanted it to be thorough. So you understood that that part there, it has to close up. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. It's very nice. I like very much. It's my favorite little project. This so far, you know, every year I have one project that I love the most. So far, I know we're only in June. So far, this is it. This is my favorite project this year. Even amongst all the blankets I've done and all the funny things I've done and all the great things and all the not so great things, this is by far my favorite. And I think I like it because, why do I like it? I don't know if it's because it's Teapot and it's traditional with the granny squares. And it's kind of, I don't know, I've always grown up having cups of tea. And we used to have tea parties when I was young with a friend named Priscilla. Good morning, Ghost Hacker. I hope you are well. So I guess I kind of got really attached to the project while I was making it. I think that's why it's taken so long, which is the reason why I'm struggling to edit it. So I will try and cut out as much of my yabber as I can and put in the important bits that you need. And there you go. So there you go. I tell you, I've been busy this week. I've had a couple other projects that I've done, which I recorded as well, and I wanted to upload, and I've been stewing over it for 2 days because I wasn't impressed with it. Yeah, it's very hot, just woke up, and you, can't complain, you know, we're here. It's another day, you know. More restrictions are coming back in again. Who cares? We play the game. We play the game. Cheers. So let me explain the 2 items I made. Love the teacup, tea cast. What does hot vodka taste like? I don't know yet. I'll have to try it. Ugh, yuck. What time there? Here it is. Oh, I can't see my clock from here. 4:48 p.m. So it's about nearly 10 to 5 in the afternoon. And I was still driving around at like 4:05 or something, 10 past 4. I'm running in, I'm rushing, trying to get everything organised. And then I thought I didn't do too much this week. Now, let me explain the 2 projects I made this week that I wanted to upload, and I'm stewing over whether I'm going to upload them or not. Libraries are opening to swimming pool. I know swimming pools. Okay. You love a teapot, Liz. Thank you so much. It is my favourite project. I keep saying that, and I will keep saying it. The project I made yesterday, and I did the tutorial and everything, I'm just not happy with. I will show you, and you can tell me what you think. Tea time. Oh, tea time. There. That is the little basket, and I'll take the hooks out. There you go. This is just 10-ply cotton, and I'm not happy. It didn't come out the way I wanted it. I tried 2 types. I tried this one, and I tried this little guy. You Netflixed out. I tried this little guy. Now this one, I preferred the way it came out. You've got the little projects, little things inside it. I prefer the way it came out, but I didn't record this one. So I just played with this one and thought, no, I might be able to try another way. And I recorded the other one. And now YouTubing. Oh, YouTubing. I'm thinking, what are you talking about? YouTubing. So, yeah, I wasn't happy. I know it's cute. Don't get me wrong. I tried to change it and do it another way and recorded this one. It came out terrible, this one. The recording came out terrible as well. So I'm not happy. So this week's video is not going to get much. Well, I'm going to finish off the teapot for you. You'll definitely get that tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. So don't stress, that teapot is finishing up this week. This thing, I don't know. Not this week. I want to say this week, but like I said, it did not turn out the way I wanted it. And you know what? If I'm not happy, I won't upload it, because I don't want you guys to think, oh, she's uploaded something that's second rate. No, that's no good. No, if I'm not happy, I won't upload it, and that's how I am. Hello, Kaz. I hope you are well. I hope you are well. Lots of fun things have been happening today for me. Lots of fun things. Lots of stuff I can't discuss. But I can tell you that both crochet cups, but the smaller one seems more sturdy. The small one, I did it with a tighter crochet hook, and this one here, I did it with a loose crochet hook, but not a loose one. Why did I say loose? Why did I say tight? I am very tired. I did it with a smaller. In fact, I can show you because they're probably in here. They are both in here. All right. So this one, I used 2 threads of a 10-ply cotton, and I crocheted with both threads at the same time, and I used a 6mm hook. Probably would have been better to have used a 5. How am I going to fall asleep when you're so high energy? Sorry, honey. I can't help it. You know what? I should be really tired. I've done 2 jobs today. Worked twice today. No sleep for me. I wonder what's in that coffee. I'm sorry. Let's get serious. So this was done with a 6mm hook. Now I think I probably, with the 10-ply yarn, I probably, even joining the 2 threads together, I probably could have gone right down to a 5-ply. Focus, Mary. 5mm hook. Is that 1 wool or 2 together? This is a cotton. The other one is cotton as well. But this one here, oh, there's things in it. Sorry, I nearly dropped them all. This one here is an 8-ply cotton. Bendigo Woolen Mills if you're interested. But I used a 4.5mm hook with crocheting 2 threads at the same time. Okay. Well, this one here, I used a 6mm hook. Did I say 6 or 5? I meant 6. I think I said 6. Crocheting with 2 threads at the same time. No, I probably could have come right down to a 4.5, because the idea is crocheting with a smaller hook to tighten everything up, so everything becomes real tight and your basket is kind of stiff, or firm, if you will. That wasn't a good word to use. Firm, if you will. Okay, so it didn't work out. And again, if I'm not happy, it's not going up. I could put that up if I wanted to. I could say, right, that's another tutorial for me. That's fine. I'm happy. But I'm not. So it's not going up. I will redo it. And they're two different patterns. I know it sounds weird. They're two different patterns. This one is your chaining one and single crocheting in the same space, and then you're going in the round. This one, no chain one. And I thought I was smart. Just single crocheting the round and round and round and round and round. And I thought I was smart by not putting the chain. But look what it does. It split that area up by not doing the chain and the single crochet. So you live and learn. I tell you, you live and learn. And if you don't learn, that's not good. You must learn. So there you go. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see right there. Right there. I can't get my hand. Is the last 4 prizes to go. I'm on a kit crocheting with, I'm on a kit crocheting with wool. Nothing like wool for stitch definition. I tell you, I love wool. I wish I could use a lot of wool. Having said that, when you're doing baskets, usually it's best to use a t-shirt yarn anyway. But if you're going to do baskets, cotton is the best. It really is firm. It tightens everything up. And if you use a smaller crochet hook, the smaller the hook, the more astringent the project. Okay, the tighter the project. That's something I learned recently when I messed up. Because I tried using a larger hook to make a little, I wonder if I've got it. Oh, it's over there. It's way over there. Little V-stitch top. Now, it's a long time ago I started. I got halfway through. I'm from the top halfway down, and the actual top itself was perfect. But when I used the larger hook, it elongated the stitches, and I used treble stitches on purpose because I wanted longer stitches and I wanted a lace look. But it really looked messy. So I think using a larger size hook is good when you are doing a project that needs a bit of loose work. But if you use a hook too large, it just becomes like a real messy, gappy, holy, you know what I mean, you know. Now today I have my puppy cuppy, and I also have a kitty cuppy, which I don't use very often. And so you might see the kitty cuppy, but usually I use puppy cuppy. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Just have it in my hand. Cheers. Oh. So this week we were supposed to get the tea cozy and the little basket that you saw, these 2 little baskets that you saw. We were going to get one of them. And what I did was I made this one first and thought, great, I'll show them that as being the smaller size. And then I can show them the big size with a tutorial. Well, I should have stuck to the same pattern as this, because this pattern has worked neater. If you have a look at it, it's really neat. This one, not so much. See that little bubble up there? One side is lower than the other. Not happy. Go in the bin. I'm not happy. First saw an Egyptian movie and leads was so, okay, but too much information. I couldn't fall asleep. And now so my plan for falling asleep is, that's not going to happen. No sleep for you. Sorry. No sleep. You'll not have sleep today. Cheers. So the 2 baskets, one of them will come definitely on, I'd say the Monday coming. The teapot will be finished tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night, one or the other. Depends on how long it takes me to edit that 1.5 hours. I want to bring it right down to 20 minutes. That's going to be fun. And so teapot and the baskets will come on Monday, I'm afraid. Friday I'm busy all day. I've got a lot happening Friday. I'm doing a delivery Friday actually, I'm hoping I can do a delivery, depending on the circumstances of our area. Right there, you can see one of the parcels. Right there, it's in a tub. I'll get my hand in the way. Can you see it? The little green parcel right. My hand. There it is. My finger is on it right there. So 2 have already gone. One has gone to New Zealand and the other one went to, where did it go? South Australia. Forget the baskets. Where are your basket case funny sisters? I know we don't do lives with my sisters. If I did a live with my sisters, we would be in a lot of trouble. But we are going to do something in the future with them, and I've already discussed it. There's one sister, she doesn't show her face, as you know, on air. The other two do. So the oldest sister is going to be doing a Tunisian tutorial with us. So that's great. I know, right? Lol. If we did live, there would be so much trouble. And the second eldest sister will probably get on and discuss some of the projects that she's doing. We might be able to talk her into making something with us. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, Tunisian. Teresa, my older sister, is really good at Tunisian. She's good at everything, really. Don't tell her I told you that. Occasionally she watches my lives, but I don't think she's watching today, so that's good. So she's really good at her knitting. She's exceptional at knitting. She's great at crochet, and she's fabulous at Tunisian. So I've encouraged her to come on our show here and talk about Tunisian and maybe do a small little Tunisian project with us. Just this once. But I'm not sure when that's happening because we're having issues here at the moment. So whether we can get out and about is another story. So I don't know. But we are doing, it's planned. And I thought of doing a little live thing with her and then recording the live and then finding a way to upload it. Way funny than the Three Stooges. We are the Three Stooges. Reincarnated into females. It should be interesting, you and your sisters together. She might be spying on you right now. I know, right? She probably is. But she knows she's going to be doing a Tunisian piece with us. I know. And Tunisian's not my thing. I remember doing one course on it. Oh, I was totally bad at it. But I'd like to do it because, again, the story is Grafgans come out gorgeously with Tunisian, the Tunisian stitch. And if you're not sure what Grafgans are, Dr. Google it. I know it would be great. Because Grafgan, I will never do a tutorial, ever do a tutorial on Grafgans. And the reason is because if you caught me while I'm doing a Grafgan and you'll see this right across the room, that's what you'll see. Because that's how I get with Grafgans. Because my counting, not so good. I'm there with the highlighter and I do one stitch, and then I get another one. Oh, I got another one. And it just takes me ages. And at the moment, I'm in the middle of a Grafgan for my nephew's son, Cooper, stepson, Cooper. And I will be able to show you in a couple of weeks' time. I keep saying that, but I never get anywhere with it because it takes me forever to do one row. 200 and something stitches, one row. And you're changing colours every second colour or every third colour, and sometimes every colour, and it's swear bubbles above your head. Swear bubbles. I like Tunisian. I'm good at Tunisian compared to crochet. Oh, really, Franca? Oh, that's good. Hello, creations by Yankee Christina Anderson. Welcome, Christina. I don't think we've had you on our live before. Welcome. If you have been, you've been very quiet in the background there because I don't remember seeing you. Welcome to our crazy lives. Welcome to our crazy channel. We've just been discussing Tunisian. And, maybe I might do a little swatch. But I think I'll leave that up to my sister to do. How's that, guys? I'm not going to do it because I don't want to. Shh, don't tell anyone. Do we do a knitting tutorial? No, that's a swear word. Do we do a knitting tutorial? Shall we? Should we? I bet Sticky Stitch will get up and say, yeah, do the knitting tutorial. Sticky Stitch is a knitting genius. Where is she? She was on before. Watched a few, but don't talk. That's all right. You don't have to talk. That's all good. I like the quiet ones too. You know why I like the quiet ones? Because they're my opposition. It's totally opposite to me. I'm so loud and annoying. And then I have these beautiful little quiet people. I want to Tunisian, yes. Well, I'm going to get my sister on to help with Tunisian. Still here, Sticky Stitch. You're a champion knitter. I dare you to do a knitting tutorial. Oh, do I dare? Do I dare? But Christina, my older sister, will be coming onto the channel as soon as we can get her out here to do a small Tunisian tutorial with us. Talk about some of her work also. She also does what I do. but she's a quiet achiever, even though she's loud like me, but she's kind of a quiet, she's more in the background. You know, she'll come on and do a small show with us, but she's quite happy to sit by herself in a room far, far away, far, far away, and sit there and quietly and do her thing. And she will be coming on the channel soon to do a Tunisian project. We don't know what yet. We haven't talked about it. We haven't discussed it. So I might send her a few little pictures and see if she can do something for me. I haven't done Tunisian before. I know I tried Tunisian, like I said. Actually, I tried Tunisian with Unwind Craft Cafe. They had a little course. There was a little course happening there. This was, maybe a year ago. I can't even remember how long ago it was. It was with one of the ladies from the group. And we went together and we were doing okay. And then I just sort of, it wasn't my thing. But I'm quite happy to eventually do something with Tunisian. Maybe we can do like a little purse, maybe, or a little, let me think. I don't know, something small, Tunisian-y, is that a word? Can I use that? And, but Teresa's definitely coming on the channel to do a small Tunisian piece with us. Even if we do the recording at her place, just getting out here is a little bit difficult for her. Me going there is a little bit difficult. Made it. Oh, you made it, Daphne. Welcome. We've been on for about 25 minutes or 26 something or other. But yeah, we've been discussing the fact that I haven't been able to get many tutorials out this week, and I do apologize. But you're definitely getting part 2 of this gorgeous tea cozy. For both drinking and crocheting. Should be interesting. I know, right? I will need to do a little washcloth. In actual fact, I might do a washcloth. Shall I do that, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any here? Shall we do a washcloth? I think we do a washcloth. What do you reckon? I'm pulling faces. I can see that. It looks terrible. It's a terrible look. Cheers. I say we do a washcloth. I'm halfway through a Tunisian crochet blanket. Sticky Stitch, talk to us about Tunisian. Tell us what you think. Do you think it's difficult, or do you think that newbies will be able to achieve it? You want a washcloth? Yes, we've got yes to the washcloths. Yes, I can do knitting. Ghost Hacker can do knitting. That's great. You want to do a knitting one? She can do a coaster so people how to keep it square. Okay, to show people how to keep it square, yeah? Yes, it's easy and very satisfying. Okay. We heard from Sticky Stitch. There you go. Daphne saying yes. Okay, well, maybe we'll have to do something Tunisian-y. Tunisian-y. It's really warm in here. We've got the heater going here. It's right above me too, so I should have turned it off before I started. So we might do something Tunisian. I think we'll do a little washcloth, or maybe a little square coaster. How about that? Instead of doing a round coaster that we've done already. I love that gorgeous coaster, by the way. We've got it here. Oh no, it's you know what, I've used it. I remember I used it for a little Tim Tammy thing I did here. And spilt coffee all over it. To go and watch it. Sounds good all round. Okay, look, let's think about it. We might do a little square coaster, I think, using the Tunisian. I've got hooks here. I'm sure I've got yarn to suit. I've got plenty of yarn here. Even after the giveaway, I still got stacks of yarn. And I still have to do my little corner thing. And also, it won't happen till next week now. Sorry. Just the time. The time has been really bad. I'm doing the top 10 crochet channels that I like, my favorite. And that's coming next week. Yeah. Then I've got an exciting thing coming next week as well. It might even come the week after, I'm not sure. Something different. And also, there's something that's different I've been working on for a long time. But by the time I'm finished, it'll only be about 12 or 15 minutes worth. Which is really weird, isn't it? It's taken me 6 months to get 12 minutes worth. I know, it's ironic. But it's happening. Fun stuff are coming. I can't always be serious. I'm going to make some funny things again. I'm going to get some funny stuff out there. Get people laughing again. We're sad. We're too sad. We cry too much. We're too depressed. Let's get some fun stuff happening. And And I'm preparing, I know it's a little bit early, but I'm preparing for Halloween. It's a little bit early. The reason I'm preparing is because yes, we are going to have some fun stuff, Kaz. The reason I'm preparing is because I want to get it right before Halloween, and I want to have another funny video is coming. Yes, it is coming. 2 are coming, actually. And I'm not saying too much. And I want to get it right before, like a month before Halloween, and then we can spend 2 weeks before Halloween making it, or maybe even a month before Halloween we can start making it. And I want to have a Halloween night right here, dressed in our little Halloween costume with our little Halloween fancy things we're going to make. No, we can't do that. We're not allowed to. Oh, we are. We are. One of those blankets, I know a lot of people talk about them. Trying to avoid, you know what? YouTube doesn't like us to mention the name very often. But I'm trying to avoid that discussion. Not just because of YouTube, but because of my benefits. I'm tired, and I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you, of hearing it. I'm fed up with it. 2020 needs to be brushed under the carpet, I tell you. Can't wait for Halloween, or we're going to have some fun. A Halloween live would be fun. Oh, I don't know about a live one. Leave that with me. We'll see. You have to be early. It's nearly the end of June. I know. All I can think of is it's going to take me July and August to perfect what I want to upload. Now, when I do this and upload it, it needs to be simple, because I have a lot of newbies on, and if I do anything too technical, it's really hard for them and it's not fair on them. So I'm trying to we could probably have something technical or something a bit more professional, and then the smaller basic project for the newbie as well. Newbie meaning new people. They come to the channel all the time and they're learning, and then I come up with this real fancy thing like, the Homey Cowl. So it's like, they're thinking, oh, I don't want to do that. That's just too hard. So if you don't know what the Homey Cowl is, check it out. When the live goes to air, when the live goes to full air after this, I will pop a link in the description box down below. It's hard work. It was not easy. So I try to make it some things as basic as possible for newbies, but also, we'll get a few projects in the Halloween thing for some of you more avid crocheters as well. So I'm trying to cater for everybody, steering right away from that 2020 word. I don't even want to know. I don't want to discuss it. Brush 2020 under the mat. Hopefully it doesn't roll up to 2021 as well. Can't have 2 years of this. And we will be doing something good for Halloween. Trust me, it's going to be a little weird. You'll laugh. You might think, oh, what has she done now? But that's what I do. My mistake was, you need inspiration to make a blanket, and having one ready for Halloween is perfect. Yeah, I have to think about it, Franca. I have to really think about that. It's not something I wanted to do, and I still don't think I will. I could do a Halloween type blanket. That's not an issue. It'll be lacy, very lacy, because I don't want to spend too long making a blanket, because we've got a whole lot of blankets we still haven't finished. Still got to do the border for this one. You've got to get past it. We still have to do the part the other side of the blanket. So we got to catch up with everything first, and then we can talk about new stuff. But go on, you want to. I don't want to. This is all too much. I'll take a step back and watch from the outside, I think. I'm trying to avoid the whole thing, but I will be doing some Halloween gear, whether it's a little lace top, whether there's some little antics. I'm not going to tell you. You're just going to have to find out. Now, I have to spend a month or so playing with things anyways to make sure I can actually do it. Might not be able to do it. Advertising something I can't do. It's funny. Don't laugh. It's not funny. Cheers. All right. So all I really wanted to tell you was the Teapot Cozy, your last part to the cozy is coming up. And the last part is joining these squares together Very basic joint. That part is basic. The only difficulty you may have is once we start doing this row here. I believe it's only one row. No, it's two. You've got a row of single crochet in the round, so the whole piece will be single crocheted around. Then you go and do your second side. Exactly the same as your first. So you've got your 12, so you've got your 6 squares here, you've got your 6 squares there. They're done in 2 separate pieces. Then I will be joining together up the top there with some chains and up the top there with some chains, right? And then you'll be doing your single crochets in the round of the whole top. Then I think from memory we put the buttons, or don't, no we don't, we do the rest of this top here. Oh, cobweb tablecloth blanket. Oh, that sounds nice. I like the idea of that sticky stitch. And then you'll do that last. All of this comes last. Now, as I was trying to say before, I forgot to say, I think I got halfway through it and stopped. The way I did this part was I did little granny squares all the way around. And I've still got the pieces somewhere. And I made such a mess. None of it married up. It was too short here, too long there. Just didn't look right. And I thought, forget it, forget it, forget it. I'm going to stitch them together up the top there, stitch them together there, do a row of single crochet and work from there up. All right. And that's how I did this part. I did do a row of chains there and you worked on those. I'm not going to confuse you with it now. It's all in the tutorial. You'll see it. And that should come up tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. I'm still editing as we speak. And I actually have to work with my ex-employer tomorrow as well. Yes, it looks lovely on top. I think the top is perfect. Had I done it the other way, I did try and do it the other way. I just spent hours mucking around. Oh, this is terrible. I didn't know what to do, how to fix it. Had I done the other way with all the squares at the top, you would have had, let me show you what you would have had. You would have had this look. That. It would have all been bulky and puffy up the top. And I didn't want that look. I wanted it flat. Okay, so when you pop your tea in and you do your buttons up here, it sits nice and flat, keeps everything closed in and warm. Okay, that's what a tea cozy is for, to keep your tea warm. Now I haven't used it with a tea yet. Too fiddly making squares fit in the circle. I know, and I did. I thought what I'll do is I'll make the bottom part of the square larger than the top part. So I did double crochets in the bottom and half doubles up the top. And it just did not work. I thought, oh, what am I doing? So I thought, you know what, forget it. It's better to do it that way and just work in the round and decrease as you go along till you get to the very top, doing single crochet 1 and then single crochet 2 together, single crochet 1, single crochet 2 together. And I think using that gold really made it look good. I think. I could be wrong, but I love it. That's my favourite. It's my favourite of the year so far. Unless I make something else to top it off, that is my favourite project this year. I have a favourite. I have a lot of favourites, and I say that, but this so far is my favourite. One of my favourites. One of my many favourites. I can't get it right now. Versace colours. Oh, really? Oh, Versace. Oh, eat your heart out, Versace. It's the wow colours, not Versace. I love it. It's my favourite. Anyway, so guys, we are definitely doing the baskets. Now, I didn't get an opportunity to buy t-shirt yarn. So I think t-shirt yarn makes better baskets than the cotton. But if you do not have t-shirt yarn, you need to use 2 strands of cotton for your baskets. Otherwise, it sort of comes a bit like flimsy like that. And even still, this is 2 strands of cotton with a tight crochet hook, and it's still rather soft. Yeah? Hi, I made it today. Oh, Shay, we're nearly finished, honey. But welcome anyway, and I'm glad you're here. Shay, we've just been talking about our teapot cozy, which the rest of the tutorial will be coming tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. Okay? And you guys should have it finished tomorrow. And you know what? A teapot cozy makes a great Christmas gift. A great Christmas in July gift as well, because here in July it's winter. Thank you so much. It is pretty. I said to the ladies before, it is my favourite. Okay, project of the year. My favourite project of the year. So it makes a great gift. It also brightens up your rooms, and one day I'll show you how I set up my crochet gear here. So like when I make things, if I don't give them away as gifts or if I don't sell them, I set up like a little shrine here. Sorry I'm late though. Oh no, don't stress, don't stress. Just enjoy what we have, the time we have currently. Just enjoy it. And so what I do is I do a little shrine, like I have a little area where I set up my little tea cozy and my little coaster and my cup will be there, and it's like a little shrine for me. It's not for anyone, it's for me. It's a really good idea. Oh no, Franca, it's not. It's not a good idea, honey. It's not. I don't want to be reminded. I seriously do not want to be reminded of it. And I see some of the groups on Facebook that talk about it. We're going to make one of those. And I think, no. Don't even remind me. I do not want to know about this year. It is a horrible year. It's the reason why I'm pumping so many projects out, so that you guys can do things while you're, I'm so happy I made it. I'm so glad you are here, Arshay. Am I saying your name right, Arshay? I hope so. It's your happy place. No, it's my happy place. Thank you, Kaz. Kaz gets it. So I make a lot of projects to keep everybody, Arshay, I am saying it right. Yay. To keep everybody busy, keeping them going so that they're not thinking too much about the situation. We're all in the same book, if you will. We're all writing that same book. And we're all in the same place. We're all in the same situation. So this is just a way of, you're in the United States. Well, welcome to Australia. Well, kind of. Welcome live to Australia. How's that, live? So it's a way of giving back. You live in Washington. Ah, Washington. I don't know much about the states of America. I do know a little bit about America because, you know, we hear about it all the time. I know a lot about a lot of places, but I don't know about their little states. I don't know their areas and their zones. So kind of means nothing to me. I suppose when I say, oh, I'm from Melbourne, Australia, I assume everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's late there, is it? Well, here it is, what is it? 5:20 p.m. in the afternoon. 5:20 in the afternoon currently. So I'm not sure what time it is there. Nothing like a cold cup of coffee. I'm not drinking any more of that. I will be right back. Okay, Arshay, all good. State or DC? I don't know what DC means. Will you still be on? I might be off in 15 minutes. So about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Because I've been talking for 42 minutes. It's been a long time. I'm a bit of a chatterbox. Okay, I was going to ask the same thing. Okay. Oh, Kaz. State or DC? I don't know what DC means. Oh. I was going to ask the same thing. I don't know what DC means. Welcome, Arshay. Oh no, she's actually heading off for a few seconds. I don't know why. But there you go. Now, guys, I won't be doing much more this week. You will see that tea cozy. Definitely see that tea cozy tomorrow night. Not tonight. Friday, I'm going on a small little adventure. Hopefully I can. And I'll talk to you about that on Saturday. Saturday's live. And also, I've been District of Columbia. Oh, thank you, Margaret. Is Washington the capital of Washington State? Okay. Oh, Washington DC. Oh, hello. It just clicked. Oh, hello. Woo. No more coffee for this lady. Oh, that was quick, Arshay. So Washington DC. I don't know why I didn't think of that. State. You're at the state. Okay. Everybody got that? Okay. So this week you'll definitely get, it's getting very dark, isn't it? Oh, I know. Different parts of the US. Okay, I didn't want to show you my yarn. Don't see my yarn. That's coming up, that video. You're not allowed to see the yarn. I was supposed to mention that I've got some new lighting in. So over the next few weeks, you may see tutorials that are a little bit different. See how it's kind of dark on this side? My lighting will just go right there and make that light. And when you see my tutorials, sometimes you see a whole lot of shadowing. That's going to change. I got confused for a minute with state or DC. So I didn't know what I was talking about. Hey, Seattle, Portland. Oh, lots of people are talking. Oh, talking to each other. That's great. So over the next few weeks, you'll start to see some lighting changes, and it is for the best. It's better than not having good lighting, I guess. So right now, this is what you can see. All that area is dark. Yeah. Well, when I get the new lighting up and running, it'll be very light. But probably too bright. You might see me going, oh, and you'll say, what is wrong with her? But it is coming, and I thought I'd put in a lot of effort to get them, and I thought I'll get them up and running. I said, state guys, oh, you go, Arshay. They're not listening. They're not listening. What's a t-shirt yarn, Mary? Oh, you're not sure what t-shirt yarn is? Okay. It is a thicker yarn. It literally is made out of t-shirt material. Okay. The shining literally. Franca, stop. It's made out of t-shirt material. Okay. At least you'll stay warm with the lighting. I think I'm going to have to be walking around with a singlet. This is going to be too hot. We'll turn off all the heaters, just leave the lights on. So t-shirt yarn is kind of really thick like that. It's a real thick yarn. Oh, actually, you know what? Wait right there. Don't go away. Don't go away. Here's one that, oh, okay, what was that? Here's Mary. There are YouTube videos on it. Yeah, here's one that I didn't want to use because it's super thick. Really is super thick. Okay, so I thought, no, I didn't want to use that. I had this one in my stash, and I thought I'm not going to use it. It's far too thick, and I would need like a really, I found it uncomfortable to work with for starters, and we were going to use it to make the big bag. But I've only got the one skein anyway. I don't know if one skein will make it. I think it will, but I changed my mind with this one. I want to get a thinner one. Now, let me give you a closer look of it so you can have a look-see. It kind of opens up like that, but you don't want it that thick. There are tutorials t-shirt yarn. Yes, they are. Yes, there are tutorials on t-shirt yarn. You can actually use old t-shirts. If we're only making a basket and you've got old t-shirts in stock, you can actually use your own t-shirts, and the tutorials on YouTube will show you how to cut the t-shirt so that you can use that t-shirt to do the basket. Truly wonderful. I use it to make cat baskets. Ouchie on the wrist. Yeah, that's the problem I had with that one. It's a really thick yarn. So what I thought, instead of getting the t-shirt yarn, maybe using two thicker, real thick cotton, like say, I don't know, a 14 ply or 5 or 6, number 6 or something, number 5 if they have such a thing overseas. Maybe we use the thicker cotton instead and just doubling it. And I thought of doing that, and I thought this one was going to work. But this one is only a 4-ply cotton, so when you double it, it's kind of like having an 8-ply. So it's a number 3. It's not really that big. Let's make an ottoman. Oh, an ottoman. Oh, you guys have got all these ideas, I tell you. And this is a number 4 or a 10-ply cotton, and I used 2 strands. And I just don't think I don't think it's strong enough. It's quite flimsy. To me, this is why I won't upload it. I don't like it. When you don't like something, don't go with it. Listen to your instincts. An ottoman. Yes, an ottoman. You don't know what an ottoman is? It's like a stool, like a puffed stool thing. Yeah, it's like a little stool. A tip. Yeah, go on, tell us a tip. You could chain ply your yarn. Wait, come back. And then crochet the basket. Could do that too, yes. We're hotter than Europe today. Oh, well, that's unusual for England. And we're cold. It's very cold here. Don't come to Melbourne. Oh, you can't come to Melbourne. Don't come to Melbourne. It's cold. We could do that. You could chain, say, I don't know, 1,000 chains and just roll them up in a ball. You could do that. Thousands of chains, roll them up in a little ball, and then crochet the chains, crochet the whole chain thread as a basket. You could do that. That's another way of doing it. I just find it easier to put two threads together. Having said that, that didn't work for me. Can you use cupcake wool? I don't know about cupcake wool. Bye, guys. I'm leaving. Okay, bye. Shay, have a good day. Make a row of post stitches, then do your, I can't do up your stitches. I'm not sure what you mean there. We are having a heat wave here. Humidity is horrible. Oh, really? No planes at the moment. No, I know. No, chain ply is easier than chains. I will show you. Sticky Stitch is going to show me. Maybe before I do the basket, I should just let Sticky Stitch show me, and then we can work on something. Maybe. Yeah, we could do that. We could work on that. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll continue to have a bit of a play here. If I'm not happy, it won't go up. You know, got to do the right thing. Got to be happy. Got to make you guys happy. If I put something up that I'm not completely happy with, I can't expect you guys to be happy with it. So I've got to be completely happy, like I was with a teapot. You increase row in a row of front post stitches, then no more increasing. I'll talk to you later about that. Who is it? Deborah. Okay. Good night, Arshay. Some people are saying good night to Arshay. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, yeah, with a teapot. I could have left it those squares and had it bulky up the top. I could have just left it. And I've got the pieces left still. I don't know what to do with them. I might end up, I don't know. We'll see. And so I decided, no, I wasn't happy. It gives you a strong base. Okay. I actually did see, and they're out there, they're little basket bases with the holes in it. And you crochet into the holes. You just crochet around into the holes. Then you turn it upside down, chain one, and crochet back into the holes. So the actual plastic, it's like a plastic or a piece of wood, is inside. You're crocheting around the whole piece. Then when you turn it up the other way and you're crocheting in those holes again, you're crocheting around the piece. Then you start by doing the sides. It's hard to explain, but I've seen a tutorial and I loved it. And I saw it on Pinterest somewhere and I can't find it anymore. I forgot to save it. I forgot to put it somewhere. But I know what I saw, and in my eyes, in my mind, I've kept it in here. Maybe we could do something like that. I know, right? It had like it was like a piece of wood. It had big holes around it, and you crochet in the holes in the round. Then you turn it upside down, or you crochet around it itself. Got some for our expensive wool. That's cotton. Is that the one that we're going to do our top with? I'll call you when I go to the laundromat and show you while waiting for my clothes to dry. Oh, that's a good idea. It's a good idea when I think of that. Crochet rules, knitting makes me drool. It's funny. Crochet rules, knitting makes me drool. What? Someone's got excited there. Deborah's gone all funny on us. Oh, that's fun. That's funny. It's funny. Oh, look how dark it's getting. Because I'm sitting near the window, and usually the light is hitting me here, and it's just gone. And I was saying to the family, I'm going to have to set the lights up. I got these lights a few weeks ago, and all I have to do is try and work them out. And I set them up one day, and I was like this, oh. And I thought, I can't go on YouTube like that. So I've got to try and work out how to dim them right. I've got to play with them and practice. And currently I don't have the time. I'm sitting in the dark. I know. What are you doing in the dark, Margaret? Phantom of the Opera. I don't need a mask. It's naturally. You could do a stand-up comedy. I could do it sitting down too. I'm sorry. Let's get serious, guys. Let's get back to crochet. You're funny, Margaret. At a crochet conference. Ooh, that sounds fun. Crochet conference. We sound so professional. But we are. We're professional crocheters, right? I think we're professional champions. No one crochets better than us. Sticky Stitch, do you only knit? Sticky Stitch does it all. She does it all. But she's a champion knitter. She crochets. She does, I think you do Tunisian, don't you, Sticky Stitch? You said you did. What else? She's done other things. When you get a chance, Sticky Stitch, just write up what you do. She does it all. She's a classic Sticky Stitch. She's a bit like my older sister, Teresa. Teresa is just all-rounder. I know, right? I knit, but this is how I knit. You ready? It's like... That's how I knit. I'll have to show you guys one day. And you can have a bit of a laugh because I'm like this. And then I lose a stitch. I go, oh, I lost a stitch. Oh, it's like, you know, it's the end of the world. So I think with crochet, if you lose a stitch, you go, oh, put the hook back on and you're done. I do everything. I have a channel 2, but haven't uploaded in ages. Crochet, knit, cross stitch. Oh, here we go. She does. Crochet, knit, cross stitch, Tunisian, crochet, punch needle. Ooh, punch needle. Ooh, what's that? Oh, is that little... I'm going to make the noise. Good at everything they turn their hand to. I know, right? Some people. I'm trying to learn how to use a loom. Gets me frustrated. Oh, I've seen people publicly sitting there looming. They've got these massive looms and they're publicly doing this loom. In the public, how can you? It's like a thing. Makes me sick. Makes me sick when they can do everything right? I can crochet, but don't ask me to knit. I really have to show. You would laugh if you saw me doing a knitting tutorial. I'll be like this. What? Where is it? You would laugh. Mine is small and round. Is it? Well, I've seen people, there's massive looms, and they're like this in public, and I'm thinking, and stupid me, I've got to go up and ask them, what are you making? That big thing. What are they making with a big one? It's a real big one. It's like the size of the person's body. Also spin and weave. Oh, I've never done spin and weave. I've always wanted to try it, but I don't know if I have the patience. True. Oh, embroidery. Can't do a cross stitch. Oh, got loom. You gave up on the loom, did you, Ghost Hacker? Oh. I don't know if I wanted to try the loom. I don't think I have the patience to do it. And I definitely don't have the patience to do cross stitch. Which I find really weird because I can sit there, even though I do get frustrated, I can do a whole grafghan. Again, right? Because the tongue helps to concentrate. Me do. Tongue helps to concentrate. Oh, Kaz, you're funny. You're funny, girl. You're funny, girl. Try pin loom. What's pin loom? What's the difference with that? With normal loom? Is pin loom the same? Sticky stitch. You're the champion here. You can make blankets and clothes with loom knitting. Lots of people with hand problems use the loom. Well, I may have to use loom when I'm older because I use these so much that my hands, I should get insurance out on these hands, I tell you. Because my hands really work. They have a workout, especially this week because I'm doing 2 jobs this week. I don't usually do the 2 jobs. I'm usually just doing crochet, but for the 2 days this week, I promised the next employer that I would help him out at work. And there you go. So I have to, I don't have to. I can ring up and say, I'm not feeling well. But no, I better not do that. Because we have to go to work. How else can I pay for this expensive craft that I have? Oh, guys, listen, guys, it's been an hour. We've been talking for an hour. Usually I make the lives a lot shorter. We've been having a wonderful chat, and I love hanging around with you guys. You guys make my day. I had such a long day, and I really didn't want to be where I was. And I thought, I just want to go and do my live and chat with my community. And I love this community. You guys are amazing and you make me happy every time I come on. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. Don't forget, tomorrow you will be getting the rest of this guy. It's going to be finished tomorrow. And next week we'll work on a basket. All right? I hope that you don't get too sad about it. Sorry I missed you, Mary. I'm glad I got to hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Dana, for that. I actually haven't had a chance to watch some of your videos. I will pop around when I get an opportunity. I love watching you because you're such a smiley face. If anybody was interested in checking out Dana is Creativity Created Crochet. She has a YouTube channel. Go around, check her out, give her a thumbs up, subscribe, do all the things that you've done for me, do it for her too, because she's wonderful. I have arthritis in the hands, finger nerve muscle. Oh, I know, that's terrible. Oh, well, take your time when you're crocheting. Just take your time. Check Dana out because she's gorgeous and she's wonderful. Smiling face, Mary. Oh, that's great. We will see each other on Saturday. I will try and see how much I can get uploaded this week. It's not likely I'll get much. I'll definitely get the teapot finished this week for you. You'll definitely have that. I was going to have, see this blanket here? I was going to have that finished by Friday. That's not going to happen either. So I do apologize, guys. But definitely next week. I've got nothing on next week at all. Oh, so very exciting. We're going to have a very busy week, which means I'm going to be working every day. Thank you so much for joining me. Play games with Dana today for anniversary. I've got to check that anniversary one out. I've been working all day, so I missed it. Like. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you for joining me. Let's have some fun crocheting. Wipe out all the negativity of this year. Enjoy your week. And I will see you on Saturdays live. Have fun. Happy crocheting to you all. And guess what, guys? Ciao for now. Bye. Bye.